Hey guys, so this week is going to be a pretty different kind of week. I'm going to be talking about the T-zone and different skin combinations that you guys might have. A lot of times when people have skin issues, it's because they're not using the right products, which is also from them not knowing what kind of skin type they have. So there's three different skin types I want to talk about today. There's oily, there's dry, and there's combination. Dry is pretty self-explanatory, and so is oily. They're the extreme of two different things. You have dry over here and you have oily over here, and it's to the extremes of both. And then you have the combination, which is kind of in the middle, and the combination is what I have. It's where some places are drier than others, and then you have your T-zone, which tends to be pretty oily. So when you have oily skin, not just your T-zone is oily, but your entire face is oily. You have shiny cheeks, you have shiny forehead, and shiny chin. That's typically what oily is. When you have dry, it tends to be flaky and really sensitive to products. So this is kind of a video to help you realize what kind of skin type you may have, which will lead to a better skincare regimen, which will lead to better skin. So that's kind of what I wanted to talk about this week. I had a request for the T-zone video. I say T-zone, it's really just a skin video, I guess, on how to take care of your skin, what your skin regimen should consist of, and all things in between. So I'm going to kind of start out. I've taken notes this week, just over the week, of things that I had, brainstormed about and things I wanted to share. So I didn't want to forget to tell you anything, so I wrote notes. And so if I read off of that, or if you hear my pages, just bear with me. I'm just making sure I tell you everything and get you all the information that you need for your skin. The first thing I want to explain to you, and I just kind of explained the difference between the oily, the dry, and the combination skin. I have combination skin, so my skincare regimen is going to be different between somebody that's got oily or dry, and that's just the way that it is. And what I also wanted to kind of explain to you as well is that a skincare regimen, your skin needs to be on a schedule. So in the morning time, I would cleanse one time, I would tone one time, and I would apply moisturizer one time. You don't want to overdo it with your day, and each skin type requires a different kind of product for, your skin. So I want to kind of talk about that too and kind of organize that for you. At nighttime, when you are doing your skin regimen, you need to make time to cleanse twice, tone once, and moisturize once. So cleansing twice in the evening is really important because you're kind of washing the day off your face. You're washing all that makeup off, you're washing the dirt off, you're cleansing your face entirely. And if you do it twice, you're going to reinforce the cleansing of the dirt. So it's really good for you to do it twice in the evening after your day is over, and once in the morning when you kind of slept on your pillow and you have some leftover dirt, or just whatever. You want to get rid of some of the oils or what have you, or the skin flakes. So a few good things for actually there's a moisturizer, or there's a cleanser that you want to use for each skin type, and that is a gentle or a mild skin cleanser. You don't want to overdo it. You don't want to you don't want a really bad, like high salicylic acid cleanser for somebody who's got dry skin, because that'll dry out your skin a lot more. So using something like a Cetaphil cleanser is really good if you have dry skin. The Cetaphil is supposed to be really good to help not over dry the skin, but also remove that dirt and that makeup. So Cetaphil, look into that. I think it may be in a blue bottle, and I'm not 100% sure. I think it might be a square bottle. I know you can purchase it at Walmart. I don't know the retail price on that because I've never bought any. For oily skin, you really want to make sure you get something that's not going to be over drying, but something that's not going to be super oily and heavy on your skin either. Salicylic acid is really, really good for oily skin. The salicylic acid is basically a acne medication that people will use on their skin, and you can use like the Stridex pads or the Stridex wash, or let me think, maybe Clean&Clear makes something with salicylic acid in it. I don't know that my cleanser has salicylic acid in it, since I have a combination skin type, but those are really good to use for, you know, a cleanser, or even a toner that's got a little bit of salicylic acid in it. Is good for oily skin. It's going to kind of tighten those pores, to make the oil secretions not as high as they would be if they were open. If that makes sense. Let's see. For the combo skin type, that's something I can kind of relate to. I can just tell you what I use, and, you know, if it doesn't work for you, chances are you have a different kind of skin type or what have you. But my skin type is really strange. Like I said, it's combination, so some parts are dry and some parts are oily. I have a dry cheek area, and usually I'm really oily on my T-zone. If you can draw some people don't know what a T-zone is. The T-zone is if you can draw an imaginary T on your face. A T is across the brows and down to the nose and the chin. That's your T-zone. Typically, that's more oily, and that is the case for me. So what I use is the Deep Action Clean and Clear cream cleanser. That's for sensitive skin, because sensitive skin is usually dry skin. And that is what I use whenever I am, you know, washing my face in the mornings and in the evenings. I go through one of those probably once a month. I have one in my shower and one at my vanity, so that I can, you know, if I'm in the shower, I can wash my face there, or if I'm at my vanity, I can wash it there. And then I have for my toner, I use the L'Oreal Hydro Fresh toner. I enjoy this stuff because it's 99% alcohol free. So you don't have, it's not going to burn or sting. And yet it has that 1% alcohol, which is good for feeling that freshness, I guess. That more awake feeling. And I love this toner, and I don't think I'm ever going to go back. It's so refreshing, and I love the way it feels on my skin. Now, if you have dry skin, that may be good for you as well, because it doesn't have a lot of alcohol in it, and alcohol will dry out your face if you use way too much of it. That's why I don't use, you know, the real heavy astringents that have like 99% alcohol. That's got 99% alcohol free, so that's more ideal for us. For my moisturizer, I use the Clean and Clear Dual Action Moisturizer from Clean and Clear. Duh. And it's really good because it's oil free, so it's not going to be heavy on my skin. It's perfect. It's just enough for my T-zone, and yet it makes my dry skin feel really, really smooth and silky, and it prevents pimples as well, and it prevents breakouts, and that's what I really love about that product as well. I try to pair up my moisturizer and my cleanser. Usually I try to pair those up if I can. It's not a must-have. It's just a thing that I do. It's just what's worked. So that's kind of what I wanted to explain to you guys about that. Now, you know, along with having good skin is also your diet. It depends on what you're eating. You know, if you eat junk food all day, every day, or fast food, you're gonna feel that in your skin. And not only are you not gonna feel good, but your skin's not gonna feel good. And everybody wants to feel good, so maybe throw in an apple, or, you know, a banana, or, you know, something healthy. You know, avocados are really great for skin. If you like avocados, eat some avocado. Eat some guacamole. It's really good for your skin, and I love that stuff. So I usually don't have an issue with that. I do break out on my chin and on my eyebrows a lot, above my eyebrows, like my forehead. So that's usually my trouble areas. I try not to overdo anything, like overeat too much stuff of one thing, or, you know, use too much of one product, because it's finding that happy medium with everything. So that's kind of why I'm sharing it with you, because I've kind of found my happy medium. I've found products that I'm good with. I eat things that I think I should be eating to help with my skin. So I wanted to share that with you as well. The next thing I wanted to share is the concealers. Concealers are really important. There's 3 different skin concealers you can use, 3 different colors: yellow, mint green, and lavender. And I would suggest using a face primer first if you use face primers. Sometimes face primers aren't good for people with overly oily skin, because that's like a layer of extra stuff. So I don't know if I were really oily, I wouldn't use a primer. I don't think you would need it. But what I would use is the mint green is great for when you have redness, like say you have a pimple and it's really, really red and it's big. Well, you're still going to see the outline of the pimple, but it's going to take away the redness for you. And then you have yellow, which is really good for skin discoloration, like maybe dark circles, blue bruises. You know, I hope not, but if anybody had like a blue, like black eye, you know, or it was starting to fade out and it was a little bit blue, if you wanted to cover that up, yellow would be ideal for you. So I would try that. And then you have lavender, which is great. I love lavender because underneath my eyes, I will either use a lavender or I will use a yellow. Either one is really, really good for balancing that skin imperfection color. If you have, like, you know, your cheeks are dark and your nose is bright, then go ahead and add a little yellow or lavender to your cheeks to match your nose. And then by the time you put your foundation on, everything comes together and it balances out really well. Now, I've tried two products when it comes to concealers that I enjoy for the most part. The Concealer Twins by Physicians Formula, this is what it looks like. It's Concealer Twins. And it's okay. You've got your, over here to the left, maybe your right, but my left, you have your, I guess, flesh tone color, and that's okay for after you're done using it. And then on the right side, you've got the green, which is okay, but that's what it's for. The green is for, basically, this is probably more for people that get breakouts. The green is good to cover the red, so that's probably ideal for somebody that has a lot of breakouts, not necessarily people with bags or circles under their eyes or dark spots or blemishes. My favorite of all time ever right now is the Eclipse palette from Coastal Scents. It looks like this. And I'm sorry it's really dirty. This is my personal use one, so it's kind of all over the place. But I kind of get to show you the different colors. Now, these are very cool. Over here, you have your colors that you need. Now, this one right here is yellow. This one right here is green. And this one up here is lavender. And I've used the crap out of lavender because that has helped with my circles under my eyes. And then you have your greens, which is good for when you have breakouts. So, and then you have all the other tones in between. And actually, for my eyebrows, I've been using this brown color over here, and that's for the darker skin tones. So, fancy that. How cool. You can use it for different things, and that's why I really love this as well. So, you kind of have to find the right palette. Maybe visit Ulta, see what they have. Get a wheel. Get a concealer wheel that's got yellow, green, and lavender, and you'll see what they look like. The lavender is pretty true to its color. It's never dark purple. It's never too light of a purple. It's a lavender. It's that gorgeous purple. And then the yellow is yellow, and the green should be kind of the color of like a mint green, not a deep green, but just kind of a, you know, kind of a medium green, kind of something like this. It should look like, you know, I don't know how to explain that color. It's just like a mint green. That's all I can come up with. So, look for that, and you should be set. So, having a good skincare regimen on top of, you know, once you have a good regimen for your skin, you're not going to really need those colors to hide anything. You know, you may use the occasional, you know, green and yellow, but you really shouldn't need a whole lot, and you can kind of go in and spot dry it, you know, just kind of put a little bit here and there. You won't need it all over your entire face. So I just want to give you guys a little bit of, I guess, tippage on how to take care of your skin, and maybe look for something. Maybe I've inspired you to go out and look for a good skincare regimen. And I hope you got something out of this video. I really, really, really tried to make sure I got everything in there in less than 20 minutes. And I think I'm about 15 seconds in right now, maybe. But I want to make sure that you got everything out of this video you needed. If you have any questions, you can head over to my Facebook page and post them on my wall, and I'll go back through and I'll answer them for you. Because I want to make sure that, you know, you're getting what you need. I'm not a dermatologist, but I am a licensed esthetician, and I work with skin versus, you know, and makeup, you know, and I really want to make sure you're getting something out of these videos. So, like I said, if you have questions, feel free to post them on my Facebook, and I'll be more than happy to answer those for you. And I hope you guys have a great week, and I hope to see you next week. I'm not 100% sure what the video is going to be next week, but if I have any requests, then I will do the video. So head over there and request something, or head to my YouTube page and request a video, and I will make sure I get that out for you. I hope y'all have a great week, and be good or be good at it. Bye.